Hi there, Andrew Ambrosius. Welcome to the Art of Business English, where we help you get the language skills you need for doing business in English. Now, today I'm actually preparing an episode for one of my audience members over at YouTube. So thank you, Noor from Indonesia. She has actually reached out to me, and thank you for your positive comments, Noor. I appreciate those. She's reached out to me and actually asked if I could prepare or for some advice or tips on idioms for satisfaction and dissatisfaction. So I found quite a few. Obviously, English is an idioms-rich language. So what I'm going to do is first look at some idioms for satisfaction, and then in the second part, I'll look at some idioms for dissatisfaction. Okay, so obviously, I'll give you the meaning and an example to help you put them into context. And also, I just wanted to let everyone know that for this week is the last week of the New Year's 2021 sale. So head over to the Art of Business English website where you can get 50% off all of my programs and courses. And that is using the discount code NY2021 at checkout. So don't wait, grab your course. Of course, all of my programs and courses have a 30-day money back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. You can start one. If it doesn't really suit you, then just tell me. Not a problem. You can get your money back. And if you do love the program, of course, enjoy it. They're there for you to improve your English and prepare yourself. Maybe get a better job this year, look for a promotion, or maybe change to some other field or profession. And if you're a teacher trainer, or if you're looking to start becoming an online teacher, I've got a course where you can teach pretty much any language online, and this course is designed for people who maybe are starting out and don't really know what they should be doing or how they should go about setting up their little online teaching business. So that course, How to Teach Languages Online, will be a great start for you. And of course, for those of you who are learning their English, I've got courses on how to improve your email writing skills, how to improve your social English skills, how you can be more productive and confident in meetings when you have to perform in the daily skills of business meetings. And I've also got a short course program on presentation skills, which is for small groups. So yeah, there's lots and lots of courses on offer. There's also one by my colleague Loic, who has prepared a course on idioms in English. So very useful for those of you who are working in business to understand these idioms that are commonly used. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the episode last week with Loic. It was good to have him back on. Hopefully we'll have him here again soon. But now it's time to dive into this week's episode 151 of the Art of Business English, where we look at idioms for satisfaction and dissatisfaction. So let's head over and check it out now. Okay, then let's dive into episode 151 and start looking at idioms for satisfaction and dissatisfaction. Okay, so I'm going to start with idioms for satisfaction. And, the first one we've got here is to feel a glow of happiness. Okay, so to feel a glow of happiness. And that basically means to feel delighted and content. Okay, so it's nice if you feel a glow of happiness. Often we feel a glow of happiness when we are in love. Okay, so something very nice is happening. And I'll give you an example here. The newlyweds are so cute. They really seem to be feeling a glow of happiness. Okay, so you can see that we relate this to newlyweds, and newlyweds are people who have just got married, which is nice. Remember when you got married, if you have been married or if you are married, it's a nice feeling. Okay, let's look at the next one on the list, and that is to be a happy camper. So to be a happy camper, it's quite an informal expression. Someone who's a camper is someone who is camping. You have a tent or your caravan or your autocaravana in Spanish, which is basically like a mobile home. So if you're a happy camper, you are someone who is enjoying life, and the meaning is a happy or satisfied person. So the typical scene of the person in a campsite. They're sitting there, maybe having a drink, relaxing and enjoying life. Okay, so an example would be John was one happy camper after hearing about his promotion. Okay, so John was very happy, obviously. He was very satisfied after hearing about his promotion. Okay, let's turn to the next one, which is to jump for joy. So, you know, that moment when your favorite football team scores a goal and you jump for joy. Yeah. So to jump for joy is an expression meaning that you are ecstatically happy. So really, really happy. Okay. And an example would be Alba was jumping for joy when she heard that her proposal was accepted by the board of directors. Okay, so she was super happy. She was ecstatically happy. So she jumped for joy because her proposal was accepted. Fantastic. Okay, let's look at the next one, which is to grin from ear to ear. So I'll repeat that. To grin from ear to ear. Now, grin is Grin. So to grin basically means to smile happily. And if you say from ear to ear, so from ear to ear, it means it's a very big and broad smile. Extremely, like your smile is huge. It's covering your whole face. So if you're grinning from ear to ear, you're very happy, you're very satisfied. And an example would be, on hearing the good news, Erin was grinning from ear to ear. So, on hearing the good news, Erin was grinning from ear to ear. Okay? All right, let's continue. Now, this one's a funny one. It is having a whale of a time. So, having a good time is you're happy, no? You're satisfied. But having a whale of a time means an extremely good time, because you are, a whale is una ballena. So in Spanish, it's una ballena. So a whale is a very large animal. So it's like we're using this metaphor of a whale to demonstrate in this expression how big or how large a time we're having. So we're having a great, fantastic, excellent time. So the meaning is a very enjoyable experience. So if you're having a whale of a time, you're having a good or fantastic time doing an activity. Let me give you an example. The whole team had a whale of a time at the staff or the annual Christmas party. Okay, so the whole team had a whale of a time at the annual Christmas party. So obviously the Christmas party was a lot of fun this year and people were having a very or fantastically good time. Okay, well that's 5 idioms in English for satisfaction. Now I'm going to give you or transition to idioms for dissatisfaction. So generally we associate dissatisfaction with, sadness, depression, anger, frustration, situations where we're not really that happy because of something that happened. We're dissatisfied. So in business, we don't like it if our customers are dissatisfied because it's not good for business. We want to have our customers to be happy. So sometimes we may need to talk and express dissatisfaction or annoyance. So let's have a look at some idioms or expressions we can use to discuss dissatisfaction. The first one is down in the doldrums. That's difficult to pronounce, no? Down in the doldrums, or you can say down in the dumps. So let me just quickly explain that. Down in the is easy, no? Down in the. But the doldrums is spelled D-O-L-D-R-U-M-S, doldrums, and dumps is D-U-M-P-S, MPS. So down in the doldrums, down in the dumps, which means you're feeling pretty sad. Okay, so the meaning is to be feeling very sad or unhappy. So normally people are down in the doldrums or the dumps when something nasty, not very nice happens to them. Let me give you an example. After having his application rejected, Mark has been down in the dumps. So Mark is feeling sad, dissatisfied, unhappy about the fact that his application was rejected. Maybe he was applying for university or applying for a loan, who knows, but his application was rejected and now he's feeling sad and he's down in the dumps. Okay, the next one is pretty common and you've probably heard this before. It is to have the blues. Okay, so to have the blues. And incidentally, last Monday was Blue Monday, which apparently in the Northern Hemisphere is the saddest day of the year. This podcast is being recorded on the 21st of January 2021, and Monday of this week was Blue Monday, so we're all sad. So to have the blues basically means to be feeling sad or depressed. And the reason why it's called Blue Monday is because in the Northern Hemisphere, apparently that Blue Monday is the saddest or most depressing day because of the weather. It's really dark and it's a short day and it's after Christmas, so people, and it's when people realize that, you know, I've broken all of my New Year's resolutions and it's only been 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So yeah, people are feeling a bit sad. All right, an example. Oh dear, Chris really has the blues after his girlfriend dumped him. Now, I'll repeat that. Oh dear, Chris really has the blues after his girlfriend dumped him. Now, dumped, D-U-M-P-E-D. If you dump someone, it means you break up. You separate from them. The relationship is over. So Chris is obviously, you know, he has the blues because he's feeling sad and pretty dissatisfied with the fact that his girlfriend dumped him. Right. The next one is, and also this one's quite informal. I must warn you. So be careful in the context you use it. But it is to be bummed out. So I'll repeat that. To be bummed out. And it's B-U-M-M-E-D. Bummed out. So if you're feeling bummed out, you are feeling depressed or sad about an issue. So again, it's an informal expression. So maybe if you're in a formal board meeting, you won't want to say to one of the directors that, oh, I'm really bummed out by what you said. It probably would not go down well. Let me give you an example. The whole team is really bummed out by the latest financial results. So the team is feeling pretty dissatisfied or pretty depressed by the results, the financial results, because they're not as expected. So they're bummed out. They're like, depressed, feeling down. Okay? Right, let's look at the next one. To be in a huff. Now, if you're in a huff, H-U-F-F, so if you're in a huff, you're not very happy. You're feeling pretty dissatisfied with the situation. It means to be upset or angry about something. So if you're in a huff, and again, what's important is the linking. We have the in, the preposition in, and the article a. When we have the preposition in and the article a together in speech, we say inner. So to be in a huff, that'll help you pronounce it better. So as I said, it's to be upset and angry about something. And an example is, the boss is in a huff. Don't go near her office. She might shout at you. So the boss is in a huff. Don't go near her office. She might shout at you. So the boss is in a huff, meaning she's angry about something, and it's probably best to avoid her at this moment. Okay? All right, and another one. This one's good. It's also not very formal, but it's not it's okay. It's neutralish. To be bent out of shape. Okay, so to bend is in Spanish is doblar. So if you're bent out of shape, like te has perdido la forma. So if you're bent out of shape, you're not straight. You're like, and if you're bent out of shape, it means that you are upset, angry, insulted, or annoyed. So you're upset, you're angry, you're insulted, or you are annoyed. So if you're bent out of shape, you're definitely in a very dissatisfied state. Okay, an example is Ryan got bent out of shape when his marketing plan was criticized by the boss. So, Ryan is feeling quite annoyed, maybe a little bit insulted because his marketing plan was criticized by the boss. So he's bent out of shape. So those are 5 expressions you can use to express satisfaction, joy, happiness, and 5 expressions that you can use to express dissatisfaction, anger, annoyance, sadness, depression. Okay, so pretty useful. Just be careful that some of them may sound a little informal in some situations, but not to worry. So that's it for me, people. I will leave those with you. Now, one last thing before I go. You can now reach out to me via a fantastic resource called speakpipe.com. So I'm going to put that on my website and I'll link up to it. If you have any questions, you can just send me a 90-second voice note. Just a quick like, hey, Andrew, I was wondering about this. So just introduce yourself. Say, hi, it's Carlos from, Andalusia. And I have a question about this. I'm more than happy to answer those questions. It'd be great to get some feedback from you. So you can start reaching out to me at speakpipe.com. So that's speak, S-P-E-A-K, speakpipe, P-I-P-E.com /the art of business English. And you can drop me a voice note there. And don't forget, last week of 50% off all my courses and programs. There won't be another sale until a long while away, probably not until the end of the year. So make sure you take advantage of this, and I'll see you all next week for more free episodes on the art of business English. Take care and bye for now.